Last time on Abandoned! Having survived the vote from the eliminated contestants, the final four started to plan for how they could get to the end of this game. Servine and Flaaffy remained firm on their intentions to take each other, while Magmar and Hitmonlee decided to make a similar deal, knowing it was their best chance of survival. With the battle lines drawn, the campers were then given the chance to show how far they've come by competing in a recreation of their very first challenge. As fate would have it, the guys and girls were separated just how they wanted to be, which made winning this challenge all the more important. But amidst all the game talk and planning, both duos were able to grow closer during their time in the forest, which culminated in some very deep conversations by the fire. The biggest one being from Servine, who revealed to Flaaffy the true extent of her troubled past, as well as the birth of her son, Chespin. Flaaffy was overwhelmingly supportive of Servine's story, and was so moved by the show of trust that she decided to reveal her own secret, that she was the daughter of PBN president Loxias Luxray. Servine, however, did not take this news well, claiming that Flaaffy's reasons for competing were unethical considering she already lived a wealthy lifestyle. This effectively canceled any deal that was planned, as Servine privately admitted that Flaaffy was at the top of her list for elimination. Despite the rift, Servine and Flaaffy were able to pull through and win the challenge, securing their spots in the final three. This forced Magmar and Hitmonlee to turn against each other during deliberations, with both players highlighting the other's threat level. Despite knowing that Servine was targeting Hitmonlee, Flaaffy realized that Magmar was the more versatile competitor, and made the tearful decision to vote for him instead, intending to force a tie. But wanting to weaken Flaaffy's game, Servine shocked everyone by changing her vote to Magmar as well, blindsiding the fan favorite and sending him straight to the loser lounge. But Servine wasn't done yet, as she later cornered Hitmonlee in the cabin, wanting to fill him in on the many lies Flaaffy has told in this game. It was a gutsy move that could have major repercussions on how the rest of this game could go. And with only 3 players left, every move counts if you want to win it all. Who's going to qualify for the finals? And who's going to suffer a devastating loss just 1 day short? Find out right now on Abandoned! Okay, let me see if I understand this. You're telling me that Flaaffy, the small-town girl we've known this entire game, is actually worth billions of dollars and is the daughter of Bisharp's boss? That's right. She's been lying to everyone this entire game just so she can swindle the million from the rest of us and use it for her own selfish reasons. If you want the money so badly, why do you have to take it from the rest of us instead of lying to your dad and getting it from him another way? It doesn't make any sense. All right, I get it. You still don't believe me, do you? It's just... You see how this looks, right? Flaaffy and I have been close since the team switch, and you've never given me a single reason to trust you. Oh, I know. Flaaffy's been a great friend to you. It's hard to imagine her being full of shit. I thought the exact same thing. I felt I could trust her. And the only reason she felt comfortable telling me any of this was because I decided to share some baggage of my own. And what was that? I told her that I grew up in foster care. I never met my parents, and I never got adopted. I left the orphanage when I was 14, got dragged into a street gang for 2 years, but I was finally rescued by some now close friends of mine. And I haven't looked back since. Holy shit. That really happened to you? Everything. I mean, that was just the Cliff Notes version, but you get it. I'm only telling you this to show you that we're playing this game for similar reasons. If Flaaffy wins that money, it's a slap in the face to us and to everyone else who wanted to change their life. This just doesn't sound like the kind of thing Flaaffy would do. I know. But think about how much you really know about her. Don't be afraid to ask her some questions tomorrow. I promise you, you're going to find some holes in that story of hers. As for me, whether I have your trust or not, I'm taking you to the finals. I should hope if you win the challenge that you'll do the same. I mean, I don't really know what to say after that. First, Magma goes home when I was certain that I'd be the one leaving instead, and then Servine decides to drop this bomb on me saying Flaaffy's been conning everybody since day one. I honestly don't know what to think about any of this. Servine's never told a lie to this degree, and she did sound pretty serious when telling me about her childhood. But it's still Servine, though. That's the thing. If I listened to her, I could be making the biggest mistake of this entire game, and I did not come this far to go out an idiot. I gotta get to the bottom of this and find out if this rumor about Flaaffy is actually true or not. Then I can figure out what to do next. This is just a lot to process in the span of a couple hours. Fuck, man. Whew. The story's a hard sell. Even I know that. But I had to think of anything I could to get Hitmonlee to believe me. I figured telling him about my past would help to explain some of my behavior and get him to realize how passionate I am about winning, and why Flaaffy's game is such a disgrace. I didn't tell him about Chespin, though. We all saw what happened the last time I did that. Everything is on the line now, and I am not going to have some prissy little rich girl take away my future. You're here to play, Flaaffy. So game on. What? Hey, there you are. I wasn't sure where you went. I was at the confessional. Had to get a lot of stuff off my chest after the day I had. Hey, I know I asked you this earlier, but are you sure we're okay? Is this because of the Magmar vote? Well, that did throw me for a loop. I mean, I know I voted for him too, I just wasn't expecting you to do the same. Did you vote for him because of me? Or because of Hitmonlee's pitch? Hitmonlee brought up some variables that I hadn't considered, and I decided to take a risk and try to force a tie. I was in the same boat as you. I didn't think you'd vote off Magmar. I didn't think I would either. It just made more sense to me in the moment. But you seemed so angry at me when I revealed my vote, I got concerned. The reason I was angry was because I didn't believe you right away as to why you voted Magmar. And honestly, I'm still not convinced that's why you did it. What do you mean? It almost feels like you voted for Magmar so that you wouldn't have to be the bad guy. Like, you forced a tie just so both of your friends could have a chance to survive, which, at this point of the game, you can't play like that. I completely agree. I promise you, that's not why I did it. Magmar was the stronger player. I took a risk, and it all worked out. I guess it did. Just Don't let your emotions dictate your moves. We'll kick his ass tomorrow, vote him off, then we fight it out. Alright. Good night. Night. Even though Servine says we're fine, I'm not sure if I believe her. She got so angry when I told her about my life back home, and the fact that she just up and voted off Magmar is really suspicious. I should have just kept my mouth shut until the game was over. But maybe I'm overthinking things. I don't think Servine's told anyone the truth yet, which means she still wants to uphold our deal. It's a brand new day tomorrow, and hopefully it'll go just the way I want it to. Morning. Hey, sleepyhead. I see you finally got a head start on packing. Yeah, I stayed up way later than I needed to. I'm gonna need coffee injected into my bloodstream if I want to get through this challenge. Well, I'm starting a fresh pot right now. Thank you. So, what did he think of the footage? What? The footage for the promos. Did Loxias approve it? If he's going to continue to control every aspect of my life, then maybe I don't want him to be a part of it anymore. Here's the footage. Hope it all looks good. Bisharp. Send. Yeah, he got the footage. He said it all looked great. Oh, nice. What'd you send him? Oh, just some footage of challenges, some fights, some blows, everything you'd want. All without giving away spoilers, which, let me tell you, is not as easy as it sounds. Are you okay? You're acting kind of weird. What? Yeah, of course I'm fine. Everything's good, broski. I'm just excited to get to the next challenge is all. I mean, it's our last one before the final. It's gonna be huge. Alright. Makes sense, I guess. Anyway, let me know when the pot's ready. I just gotta, I gotta check something really quick. Got it. Alright. Come on. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. All right. Morning. Hey, good morning. Are you ready for the challenge? Ready as I'll ever be. It's hard to tell when you don't know what the challenge is. Right, I get it. But you've been pretty solid with them so far. I think you'll do great. I have to do great. If I lose, I'm out. Let's not pretend that's not true. Sorry, I don't want to make you upset. It's fine, it's just the game. I've got a plan, you've got a plan, Servine's got a plan too. You got that right. She really doesn't want to go up against you in that finale. I'm starting to think she might. What's that? I said she should have sent me home last night. Because I'm gonna make her regret it now. Well, I wish you good luck with that. I really do. Thanks. So, you excited to see your folks pretty soon? My... folks? Yeah, your parents. I mean, being here for 2 months, I miss mine like crazy. What about you? Oh, absolutely. Especially my mom. She's like my best friend. What about your dad? We don't really have the best relationship. Really? Why's that? It's complicated. I really don't feel like going into it right now. That's alright. It's your business. Families can be difficult. I certainly had my ups and downs with my brother. Yeah, I remember. But if you know there's something you can do to fix that relationship, you owe it to yourself to try. And I hope you and your dad can do that when you get back home. Thanks. Me too. You know, I'm totally drawing a blank here. I'm so sorry. Where did you say you were from again? Oh, Violet City. Violet City, that's right. I knew it was in Johto somewhere. Right. Yeah, I miss home like crazy. I'll bet. But you'll be there soon enough. Don't worry. I won't. Whew. I feel horrible lying to Hitmonlee about this stuff. He's been such a great friend this whole season, and he's been honest with me about his struggles. But after what happened with Servine, I don't feel comfortable telling Hitmonlee the truth about my dad until the game is over. I'm still in game mode right now, and I need to stay there until that check is in my hand. I just hope he'll understand. Whew. Damn it. I'm starting to think Servine might be telling the truth. For starters, I remember Flaaffy telling me on 2 separate occasions that she was from Littleroot, which isn't even in Johto, so that alone was suspicious. But also, the second I asked Flaaffy about her dad, she immediately got quiet and tried to change the subject. I mean, Servine could still be blowing things out of proportion, but Flaaffy's clearly hiding something. Whew. Morning. Hey, I'll be right back. I gotta go get rid of my bowl. Got it. Did you talk to her? Yeah, something's definitely up. What did I tell you? If she can lie so easily to you just now, imagine the bullshit she's been saying since day 1. She needs to be taken care of tonight, period. You might be right. Testing. Hello, annoying contestants. Ow! I mean, contestants. I know you're all anticipating your next challenge on Abandoned. And I'm sure you're all tired of that silly Bisharp calling all the shots. So for the first time in 2 months, we get to call our own shots, and you'll have to answer to us. Please report to the caves in 20 minutes, and don't be late. Good luck. That didn't sound like Bisharp. None of them did. A couple of them sounded familiar, though. Let's get down there and figure out what's going on. Hopefully, we won't have any issues. Whew. It sounds like Hitmonlee's starting to realize Flaaffy's true intentions. Now that I have someone else on my side to help get rid of Flaaffy, the odds are completely in my favor. Plus, if worst case scenario Flaaffy wins immunity, she'll still take me over Hitmonlee. So I might have a seat in the finale reserved for me already. But now is not the time to get cocky. Either of them could still be stupid and take the other, because friendship or whatever. So I still want to try and win that immunity all for myself. After all, as great as it would be to see Flaaffy leave, I want to be the one to finish the job myself. Whew. Well, look at this. The final 3 of Abandoned. You've all endured so much in this competition. And now you each have a 1 in 3 chance of winning $1 million. Just think, one of you is going to become a millionaire tomorrow. It's going to be me, Bisharp. I'm ready for whatever's next. I want this win, Bisharp. I want it so badly. Love to see that enthusiasm. But of course, if you want a shot at winning that $1 million, you're going to need to earn your spot in tomorrow's finale. Now, I'm sure you're all wondering about who was talking on the intercom a while ago. Did you find a statue in that cave and summon a bunch of spirits or something? No, this is something much different. And something I very much might regret. As you know, before this place became Camp Night Marae, it was, and still is, the home to several other individuals. Some were accommodating to this situation, some were not. But regardless, we figured that when the time was right, we would find a way to try and make it up to them. And folks, that time is now. Come on out! What? Oh no. Hello, everyone! Oh, God, not you. This is gonna be fun. I've been waiting weeks for this moment! I thought I recognized that voice. You should all be scared. Very scared. Never a dull moment, is there? I give to you the residents. These 5 have each played a small part in the season, whether intentional or not. We have Ursaring, who suffered numerous painful attacks during our prize punishment challenge. There's Slithers the Seviper, who's gone head-to-head against both Flaaffy and Hitmonlee. Hank the Hauncher, who was forced to be vacated from multiple homes throughout the season. Oglyphicus Primate, better known as Ogie, who got into a full-on fistfight against our very own Lucario. And last but not least, we have the Crobat King, who dealt with a rude awakening from Servine, Flaaffy, and the rest of Team Solgaleo. Wait, when was this? Yeah, I don't recognize this guy. It was 2 months ago. Guys! What? We have company. Huh? Oh. You woke us up. Now me and my brothers are angry! Ah! Oh, right. Sorry about that. The point is, these 5 have put up with a lot these past 2 months. So as a reward for their cooperation, we decided to have them play a part in this next challenge. Oh. Well, it's not as much revenge as we'd like to have. Oh yeah, some of their original ideas were a bit too extreme, even for my taste. So we had to reach a compromise in terms of what we could actually accomplish. But I think we've put together an incredible challenge that will leave all of you begging for mercy. You will be tasked with completing 5 trials. Each trial will be a test of a different element of gameplay. You will earn points based on how well you perform in each trial. 3 points for first place, 2 points for second, and 1 point for third. However, I should point out that there will be a time element involved with each trial, and if you are not able to accomplish your task in time, you will earn no points for the round. So while coming in first is important, I'd say it's even more important to finish at all. That's pretty rough. No room for error. Whoever has the most points after all 5 trials are completed will win the final immunity of the season, and will earn the right to decide who their opponent will be in tomorrow's final. Wow. Man. Bring it on. This is make or break time, campers. Failure is not an option. Residents, please head into the cave and get into position. The players will join you shortly. Let's go. Those idiots have no idea what's coming. I'm gonna head up to the control room and then we'll get started. Good luck, campers. I need to win this. I'm going to win this. Whew. I may not have the best track record when it comes to challenges, but this one's going to be different. My determination to get rid of Flaaffy is going to help fuel me to destroy whatever those 5 assholes have to throw at me. I'm going to win this challenge, and I'm going to give Flaaffy the justice she deserves. Whew. To be honest, I feel pretty safe regardless of what happens. I have my deal with Servine, and Hitmonlee still wants me in the final over her. But you can never be 100% safe in this game. Once you have all that power in your hands, you start to weigh all the options. So I'm still going to give this challenge my all and try my best to secure my own safety. Whew. There is so much up in the air right now. Servine could be taking me for a ride, or Flaaffy might be a secret billionaire. I don't know. But right now, I just gotta push all that aside. My main priority is winning this challenge, and damn it, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'll figure out the dilemma with the girls later, and maybe the image will start to get a bit clearer by the time the challenge is over. Here's hoping. Whew. Everything set? Yep. Let's hope we don't regret giving these guys control. I think it'll be more traumatic for the players, but either way, it should be great for ratings. And a couple of restraining orders. I gotta use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Got it. Man, I don't know why I was so worried. Everything's gonna be fine. Loxias is a busy guy. He might not have even seen all the footage. Hell, he might not even read the email. I'm totally in the... Oh, fuck. I take it all back. I take it all back. Oh, fuck. Just rip off the Band-Aid. Get it over with. Hello? Hello, Bisharp? Oh, Laminion. Hi. Sorry, I thought you were Loxias. That's actually why I'm calling. We've been experiencing a development as of late, and... Oh gosh, I don't even know how to say this. Shit. Listen, I can explain everything. We can't find Loxias! Wait, what? He was at his office last night, business as usual, everything was fine, but we haven't heard anything from him this morning. Now he's not returning any of our calls, and we have no idea where he even is right now. Did you check his house? We did. He's not there. We noticed his private plane was missing, but that was it. We don't know if he took it or if someone else did. Even his wife doesn't know what's going on. She's really scared, Bisharp. Oh my god. I know. We're dealing with quite a bit of chaos over here. You spoke to him last night, right? Did he seem off at all? Nope. Not at all. He was the same old Loxias to me. Old, gruff, intimidating Loxias. Alright, I just called to give you the news. I know that his daughter is one of your finalists, but please don't say anything to her just yet, okay? At least until we know more information. Right, of course. Just keep me posted. Will do. Talk to you later. Okay, bye. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, this is not happening. This is so much worse than I could have ever imagined. What the fuck is he going to do? Are you alright? Oh! What? Me? Yeah, of course I'm fine. Just pumped up for this challenge. Players, you may now enter the cave. The first event will begin shortly. Let's do this! Yeah, let's do this. What is this? I'm almost expecting moles to stop popping out of something. Yeah, for the final 3 immunity challenge, Bisharp is gonna have us play whack-a-mole. That's too stupid even for him. Well, he didn't plan it, remember? He's right. I did. He just still creeps me out. Contestants, this is the first of 5 trials you will be asked to complete today. This one in particular is a trial based on speed. Get through the obstacles quickly, but accurately. But I think I'll let our game developer explain how this one works. Thank you, Bisharp. For this challenge, the 3 of you must climb through the tunnels before you, making your way underground to get to the exit. Seems simple, right? No. We've been here long enough to know it's never that simple. Exactly! There's not a lot of room in these tunnels, so you'll really have to shimmy your way through if you want a chance of earning points. Plus, hidden in each tunnel is a flag. You must grab the flag and put it on your respective post before you can advance to the next tunnel. If you make it out of the tunnel without the flag, you'll have to start all over again. God, even his laugh's annoying. You'll each have 10 minutes to make it through 3 tunnels, collecting flags along the way. The only way you will earn points is if you complete this challenge in time. This may not be the level of torture I was envisioning, but this should still satisfy my hunger for revenge. Sweet, sweet revenge. Back to you, Bisharp. You heard the snake, players. Let's get started. On your marks. Get set. Go! Go! Hey, come on. I wasn't... Ugh, way to take all the fun out of it. Take it from me, those tunnels are not easy to navigate. They've each been designed specifically for our finalists to be just barely big enough for them to crawl through. That's right, Bisharp, this is not the challenge to play if you're claustrophobic. You'll have to fight through the fear and get out quickly if you want to succeed. Come on! Come on! You can all do better than that! Crawl! Man. I didn't like any bit of that trial. It was dark, tight, and just really uncomfortable. Definitely not something I was expecting to face today. But hey, it's not like I'm competing against a literal snake who can just slide away through the tunnels with ease. Oh, wait. Let's go. Let's go! You know, it's not very often that I get a challenge that plays to my strengths, but this was the break I needed. Even with how tight those tunnels were, I was able to slide through them pretty easily. Flaaffy, and especially Hitmonlee, had a lot more work to do, while I was barely breaking a sweat. I almost felt bad for the 2 of them. Almost. Is that the flag? Oh, yes. Bingo. I can barely see through this thing. Got it. You can advance. Yes. Servine is the first one to grab her flag. She can move on to the second tunnel. This tunnel's a little bit longer than the first one. Alright. Flaaffy and Hitmonlee need to pick up the pace. I see some movement. I'm out. Nope. You have to go back. What? Why? I finished the tunnel. Aren't you forgetting something? Oh, shoot! The flag! I completely forgot. Damn it! A costly mistake from Flaaffy. She has to go back to the start of the tunnel to find her flag. Meanwhile, Hitmonlee's making it out with his flag. Got it. You're good. Great. Hitmonlee's back underground, and this challenge continues. And there you are. Got it. Oh, there it is. Finally. Oh, man, I feel like I'm getting turned into a sausage at this point. Got it. Finally. Very good. Go on. Oh, thank God. Flaaffy's finally starting the second tunnel, while it looks like Servine might be finishing it. Made it. Well done. Continue. Servine is breezing through this trial. She is on to her final tunnel, which is twice as long as the first one. Wait. Oh, shit! You missed your... I know. Damn it. Hitmonlee missed his flag. He's got to go back. This opens the door for Flaaffy to pass him. And she does! She has her flag! Alright. So close. Now you can continue. Shut up. Everyone is in the final tunnel. It's now just a matter of who's able to finish in time. Wow. Home stretch. Gotta make up time. Wait, is this the exit? Oh, yes, I got it! You're good. You got first place. Oh, yes! And Servine has finished the first trial. She will earn 3 points for the round, a tremendous start. There's only a couple minutes left. Hitmonlee and Flaaffy have got to hurry if they want to earn points at all. Hitmonlee's past Flaaffy. Oh, damn it! I keep missing it! But he forgot his flag again! There's only a minute and a half left for this round. I don't think he's gonna make it. He might as well just save his energy for the next event. Do you have your flag? Right here. Shit. Flaaffy has finished the trial. She will earn 2 points for coming in second. The clock is winding down, and it's not looking good for Hitmonlee. Son of a bitch, where is this thing? Shit! Time is up! Hitmonlee was not able to finish the trial. He will earn no points for the round. Have fun. Fuck you. A rough start for Hitmonlee. But let's see if he can turn things around in the next event. The three of you can head down the cave to begin your second trial. Alright, let's keep moving. Yeah, let's. Whew. I keep trying to talk to Servine about the challenge and give her encouragement, but she keeps brushing me off. I don't know if it's her just trying to focus and drown out the noise, but something's just not sitting right with me. Whew. I got the 3 points, and I got the early lead. It's just the momentum I need to propel me through the rest of these trials. But Hitmonlee needs to start pulling his weight. He needs to actually start earning points if we want to push Flaaffy out of the final. Silver lining, though, is that this showed me that going against Hitmonlee in a final might be more of an even fight than I thought. Whew. 0 points. That is not how I wanted to stop this challenge. Slithers can go screw himself for all I care. But I can't let that get to me. There's 4 events left, and if I just keep dominating those, I'll still get that immunity and have all the power. I may be shaken, but I'm not going to get stirred. Whoa. It's pretty foggy over here. I know, I can barely see a thing. If someone is about to do a jump scare at us, I swear to Arceus. Hello! Oh! What did I just say? Oh, what are you gonna do about it? It's my turn to have some fun, and you're going to do whatever I say. Players, it's time for round number 2. This trial is going to be a test of stealth, as well as your ability to stay hidden and undetected for as long as you can. Mr. Hauncher, take it away. In a moment, you will run through the cavern trying to stay hidden amongst the rocks and steam. After a while, I'll start chasing after you with defog. If you see me, you better start running. If you are caught within the first 10 minutes of the game, you will earn no points. After that, it simply comes down to who can avoid me the longest. Like we'd want to be around you in the first place. Players, you will get a 60-second head start to find a hiding spot. After that, it's up to you to stay hidden. Good luck! Whew. This trial was definitely going to require a lot more finesse than the last one did. I may not know much about Hank, but he seems really intimidating. If Servine and I want to beat Hitmonlee, the best thing we can do is work together to stay hidden. Alright. This should be fine. Got it. Okay. Alright, 60 seconds are up. Hank, do your thing. Perfect. Alright. Just stay here and stay quiet. God, this challenge is freaking me out. Staying in one spot won't help me. It's a lot harder to find a moving target. We're about a couple minutes in, still no captures. These players have to be careful, Bisharp. One wrong move, and they're done for. Come out, wherever you are. Hello! Ah! You can't run from me! Is that Flaaffy? Alright. I think I lost him. Oh, we'll see about that. Ah! What the? Where did that come from? Servine? Got you! Oh, shoot. And Flaaffy has been captured and is out of this round. No points for her. Damn it. 2 players remain, but will they be caught in time? Whew. Okay, I don't think I'm being paranoid anymore. Something poked me in that challenge, and I could clearly see a vine going back behind a wall. That had to have been Servine. Suddenly, the attitude and coldness I'd been seeing all day made sense. I can't believe I was so naive to think that this would all blow over. And what's worse, given the questions Hitmonlee was asking me earlier, I'm starting to wonder if she clued him in on what's going on. This is not happening. Alright, we're 7 minutes into this trial. 3 more minutes and you will both earn points for the round. But if I have my way, neither of you will get those points. Oh, hey. Didn't know you were here. He didn't follow you, did he? No, he went the other way. Well, I guess just stay put for now. Don't want to end up like Flaaffy. Yeah, you're welcome for that. What does that mean? I mean, I took care of her. I startled her, and that got Honchkrow to capture her. So now, she doesn't get any points. Oh, come on. What do you mean, come on? It's not cheating. Maybe not, but it is kind of dirty. I don't want to win a challenge like that. Well, after what Flaaffy told me, I am not in the mood to respect her gameplay. What if there's more to the story about why she's playing? It doesn't matter. It's about what it stands for. She doesn't need this show to get what she wanted. There is no reason for you to sympathize with her. I didn't say that I was. I'm just trying to get the full picture here. I get the money's important, but there are other reasons people play this game that don't have to do with the money at all. Well, that may be how you see it, but that's not how I see it. Nothing is more important than that money. It'd be stupid to prioritize anything else. You're telling me there's nothing else you see of value out here? There's nothing else that is of value. I've lived almost my entire life alone, and it's this money that's going to help finally start to turn my life around. And for some bitch to just waltz in here and say that she already has the money and wants more infuriates me. Maybe she means well, but I'm not going to be made a fool of if I let her get any further and destroy any hope I have of changing my life right at the finish line. What do you have to say to that? I guess all I have to say is good luck. Ow! Damn it! What the hell was that? Oh, shit. Oh, you'll pay for that. Oh, no, not now. Not now! Get back here! 30 seconds left, people. Who's gonna beat the clock? You're mine now, Leafy! This guy wasn't gonna let me go. I knew I couldn't outrun him forever. I just needed to outrun the clock. I mean, as long as I got points on the board and Flaaffy didn't, I was fine. I've almost got you! Come on, come on! 3, 2, 1. 10 minutes are up. Servine and Hitmonlee have earned their points. Ha! Shit. Yes! And almost immediately, Servine gets caught and this trial is over. Servine earns 2 points, Hitmonlee earns 3. Yes! Damn it! At least it wasn't a blowout. After 2 rounds, Servine maintains her lead with 5 points, Hitmonlee is fresh on the board with 3, and Flaaffy is bringing up the rear with 2. 3 trials to go. Let's see if something changes. Much better. You win this time, pal. Yeah, thanks. Say hi to Mark for me. I'll tell him when he starts acting like a true hauncher! It felt great to get that win, but my excitement was kind of overshadowed by what Servine was saying. I get that she's angry about this whole situation, and I understand why given her background. But I feel like I'm letting her words influence my feelings about the whole thing. It feels like there's something Servine isn't telling me about this. And I think if I want any shot at figuring out what's going on, I need to hear both sides of the story. And I need to hear from Flaaffy what the truth really is. Why do you keep checking your phone? Oh, well, I mean, you never know when someone might call, man. But, like, you're checking it every 5 minutes. Well, I get a lot of calls. I can't help it if I'm Mr. Popular. Okay, is something going on? Because I keep getting the vibe that you're freaking out over something. What? No, I'm fine. It's just... It's just stress from the season wrapping up. I want to make sure these last couple days go according to plan. It's my own thing. I'll get through it. Alright? Alright. But if there is something else, you know you can tell me, right? I know. Don't get all sappy on me. I gotta focus. Okay, trial number 3 is ready, campers. Head on through to the next portion of the cave. Did we go the right way? Hey, pal, aren't you supposed to be telling us what to do? Yeah, just wanted to get in a bit of a workout while I still could. But it looks like it's time to get to business. The third trial of this challenge will be a test of your strength and how long you can maintain it. I know this one seems pretty obvious, but I'm still gonna let my new friend Oglyphicus tell you how it goes. Yeah, we're not friends. I know, I was being polite. Anyway, all you gotta do is pull on a rope and keep a weight suspended in the air. At certain intervals, my associates will add more and more weight to your hooks, making it harder for you to keep it up. Associates? Yeah, my idiot brother and sister, Wesley and Clinch. Ow! Stop throwing that thing! Stop getting in the way. Ow! As I was saying, like the last round, you must survive 10 minutes if you want to earn any points. And whoever keeps their bag in the air the longest will earn all the glory. Now, really quick, because you guys are all different sizes, we have adjusted the weights appropriately so that no player will have any sort of advantage over the others. Head over to your stations and we'll get started. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Pull. Oh gosh. Yeah, I can already tell I got the heavier one. This challenge is on. Wesley and Clinch will keep adding on weights every 2 minutes. What you got right now shouldn't be any issue. I can already tell this won't be one of our more exciting trials. But just hang in there, campers. Those points will be well worth the pain and the boredom. They better be. Just stay focused. Just stay focused. Alright, it's time to add on some more weight. It may not seem like much is being added, but trust me when I say it will make a big difference. Whoa! Flaaffy losing her grip. But she recovers. You all have to fight through the pain if you want to win that immunity. Legs. Legs, how you doing? I'm good so far. String Bean, what about you? You feeling anything? Just the urge to strangle you. But, like the pain, I'm gonna fight through it. Yeah, I'd kinda like to see that fight. Ogie could take her. Hell, I could probably take her if I wanted to. This coming from the guy who tried to fight a Beedrill poisoning for 3 days straight. And I would've if my organs hadn't started to shut down. Jeez. Now it's time to add a little more weight. This should be the part of the challenge where the contestants start to slip. Crap. Servine's bag is starting to drop. Come on, come on! Servine is in a lot of trouble. She needs to recover if she wants to earn any points. Oh! Another small tweak from Flaaffy, but she keeps it steady. Hitmonlee still solid as a rock, despite having more weight. Come on, come on. You know you want to. You know you want to tap out, so do it. Do it! Ah! Damn it! Servine has dropped her bag. She is out of this challenge. No points for her. Shit. Yeah. That's what I thought. Fuck you. Flaaffy and Hitmonlee are still hanging on. Only Arceus knows for how long. Ugh. Whew. Great. Just what I needed. My hand slipped off the bag and I got screwed. I needed Flaaffy to drop out soon, or at the very least drop out before Hitmonlee. I am not losing this challenge to her. Whew. Servine getting knocked out was actually kind of a good thing, because it finally gave me a moment alone with Flaaffy. This was the best chance I had to finally get some information from her, and to see how much I really have to be concerned. Whew. Alright players, another bag has been added. You just need to last for 2 more minutes to earn your points. Man, this is gonna be a close... Ah! Oh, sorry. It's Wiggs. Do you mind if I take this real quick? It might be about the baby. What? Yeah, of course. Take all the time you need. Alright, false alarm. You holding up? Barely. But I need those points. Flaaffy drops again. She might be close to losing it. Hitmonlee showing signs of struggle for the first time. We could have an upset on our hands, folks. Don't you dare. Come on. This is almost over, folks. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's 10 minutes, and both Flaaffy and Hitmonlee have earned their points. All that's left to figure out is who's getting more. Clench, Wesley, add some more weight. Enjoy! Shit. Both players are still fighting hard, but only one can win this event. If Hitmonlee wins, he will take the lead. If Flaaffy wins, everyone will be even. Fall. Fall. Ah! Hitmonlee with a slight drop. But it doesn't matter. Flaaffy has dropped. She will earn 2 points. Hitmonlee wins his second trial, earning him 3 points and the lead. Yes! Oh, thank God. Huh. Looks like someone's actually tough enough. Unlike this idiot. Hey! You think you're better than me? I know I'm better than you. Well, you're just begging to get your ass whooped. Too bad you're not capable of doing so. You want those organs to shut down again? Ogie, can you take care of your siblings, please? Alright, come with me. We'll settle this in the ring like real men. And women! That's not what... Yeah, whatever works for them. Hang tight, campers. The next trial will begin shortly. Oh, dude, there you are. Third trial just ended. I'll let her swing know to get ready. What the hell is going on with Loxias? What? Luminion called while I was talking to Wiggs. She told me that Loxias and his private plane are missing. She said she told you this 2 hours ago. Oh. Must have slipped my mind. That's strange. I just started getting focused on the challenge and I completely lost. Oh, knock it off! What the fuck is going on here, Bisharp? Is this why you've been acting weird all day? Okay, listen. I was going to tell you. I was just trying to get some more information. No. Don't even start with that shit. You're hiding something, and I want to know what it is. I'm not hiding anything. I don't know where Loxias is, I swear. Then why are you acting so weird about it? If there's nothing to know, there's nothing to hide. What is it? It's complicated, alright? I don't want you to get involved with this. Bisharp. A man is missing. Not just any man, but one of the richest men in the world. He's our boss, and more importantly, he's the father of one of our contestants. Any information you know about this can help track him down. I'm gonna get involved whether you like it or not. So I'll ask you one more time. Where is Loxias? Okay. I truthfully, hand to Arceus, do not know where Loxias is right now. But I think I know why he left. Last night, when I was sending him the test footage, I chose to send him this. What the? Hey, great job with the weights. Thanks. That took way more than I thought it would, but I'm just happy to get some points. I'll bet. Hey, listen. I wanted to talk to you really quick, before we keep going. Yeah, of course. What's up? It's... I don't even know how to bring this up. With this being the finals, I want to be fully in the know when it comes to what your deal is. I don't want to be made a fool of or be taken for a ride. And I just want to know... She told you. Servine told you about my dad, didn't she? So it's true? Yeah. It's true. Wow. I'm sorry. This wasn't how I wanted you to find out. I guess I just want answers. Why'd you come here if you didn't need the money? That's just it. I do need the money. I know that sounds crazy, but I need it for my own freedom. My entire life has been dictated by my father. He's making me live through the life he wants me to have, not the one I want to live. This show is the first thing I've done in my entire life for myself, and if I won that money, I was going to use it to move out of my home and not have to worry about my dad taking over my life ever again. This would be my money, my decision, and something he could never take away from me. I promise you, with every fiber in my body that I wasn't trying to play you or anyone else. Everything we shared has been 100% genuine. But I had my priorities when I came here, and I'm sticking to them. It's the only chance I have to get what I want. I know that sounds hard to believe, but it's the truth. Alright. That's all I needed to know. Hitmonlee, wait, Shit. She told him. Servine told Hitmonlee everything. I promised her that I would take her secret to the end of this game with me. And despite our fight, I was at least expecting the same amount of decency. She clearly wants me out of this game. And I'm not sure if I even have Hitmonlee to rely on anymore. I don't even know what I want to do now. If Servine's going back on her deal, why should I go through with it? I have to win this challenge. It's my only chance of staying. That's everything. Why? He needed to know the truth. And you thought this was the way to do it. Look, I just thought that No! This is the exact opposite of thinking, man. You sent our boss footage of his daughter saying how much of an asshole he is. It's not like this could have been avoided, you know? He was going to see it eventually. You didn't have to give it to him, though. You had months worth of footage to send him, Bisharp. By sending him this, you're basically saying you agree with Flaaffy. Well, maybe I do. Come on, you can't sit there and tell me that she isn't justified, right? You think I didn't watch the same footage as you? I've seen everything, Bisharp, from day one. Now, I feel terrible for Flaaffy, alright? I do. But this isn't our place to intervene. This is a family issue, and it should stay within the family. Well, excuse me for letting the family get informed. I thought I was doing the right thing. I didn't know Loxias was gonna go AWOL. Well, what did you think he was going to do? I don't know. Exactly. What you've done is handed our boss a publicity scandal on a silver platter, and he would do anything to make sure that footage didn't get out. We can cut it from the show. It's not that big of a deal. That might not be enough. This could set him off big time, Bisharp. He could blame the whole show for Flaaffy feeling this way and cancel us altogether. No one would get the prize, and all of us would get fired. I have a wife, 3 kids, and a 4th one on the way, Bisharp. I cannot afford to lose this job. No one is going to get fired, alright? Even if Loxias is angry at us, he wouldn't do that. Loxias is a powerful man. He can do whatever he wants to do, and you know it. But that might not even be the worst thing. Because we don't know where he is, what he's doing, or if he's even okay. Oh my god, you're right. Bisharp, I understand that you didn't anticipate this. None of us could. But you can't just do something this careless and wedge yourself into our boss's personal business. This isn't like you to do something like this. You say he needed to know the truth. But why? If it's because you were looking out for Flaaffy, then this could cause a lot more problems for her, too. Who knows how Loxias is even going to react to her feelings? I just don't get why you ever thought— I don't want her to end up like me. What? Doesn't this all sound so familiar to you? The money, the control, the chance for freedom? It's exactly what I went through with my dad. Oh. I was just like Flaaffy when I was her age. I grew up wealthy, had everything given to me, and had a dad who worked all the time and barely paid attention to us. And for a long time, I just dealt with it. I kept bottling up my anger until I couldn't hold it in anymore. And I let it out in the worst possible way. I was so riled up that I refused to see anything else. And my dad certainly didn't appreciate what I had to say. So I left to go on my own, just like she wants to. And it was the biggest mistake of my life. I was broke, depressed, I could barely hold down a job. I mean, you saw firsthand how bad things were. Yeah, I do. Trust me, I remember how rough it was. But look at you now. I mean, yeah, it sucked, but you got out of it. Just because it worked out for me doesn't mean it's going to work out for her. If that relationship gets destroyed, then she really is on her own. And when Flaaffy comes to her senses, which she will, it might be too late. Okay, that's way in the future. You don't know how any of this is gonna go. Plus, what if she actually wins this game? She'll have the money to do whatever she wants. Not if Loxias gets it first. He told me he wanted to use it to get her a head start on the corporate ladder. So her grand plan to get the money and ditch him might not even work. They're just gonna keep trying to make moves against each other when all they need to do is talk it out like adults. At least there would be a chance for Flaaffy to preserve her relationship with her dad. Something I wasn't able to do. Bisharp, I know things with your dad weren't great, but you can't beat yourself up for how things ended. I mean, it was because of your father that this show even became possible. He wanted to make things right with you, Bisharp. And he forgave you. I know! I know he forgave me, Hariyama! That's what makes this so painful! Knowing I could have fixed everything. I spent 10 years thinking my dad hated me. And maybe he really did at the time. All I wanted to hear from him was that he was sorry for what he did. And that he understood me. I didn't think that was possible. So I didn't even bother trying to patch things up with him. And it's why I wasn't really sad when I heard he died. Then I got his letter. And I learned that not only did he forgive me, but he forgave me a long time ago. He even said he wanted to reach out and talk to me again, but then he thought I wouldn't listen. He was remorseful. He was apologetic. And he said he was wrong. It was everything I wanted to hear. I could have just picked up the phone anytime, and he would have been there, ready to talk, and I would have had my dad back. But I didn't. All because I was a stupid asshole who thought I could handle things on my own. I never got to say I was sorry. Bisharp, it's okay. No, it's not! It's not okay, Hariyama! I have to live with this regret for the rest of my life. And all I wanted was to make sure that Flaaffy didn't make the same mistake I did. I thought that Loxias finding out the truth this way could give him some time to reflect and see what he did wrong. But I was too caught up on my own baggage to see any danger. Because you're right. I just destroyed everything my dad gave me. But with how I left things, maybe it's what I deserve. Bisharp. No, I can't do this right now. I'm sorry. Bisharp, wait, Bisharp! Bisharp! Come on! Hey! Are we still going, or what? Oh, right. I apologize, campus. Head through the cave to the next event. We'll be ready shortly. Ugh, finally. I do not like waiting. You all look pretty determined to get things started. You could say that. Now shit. Let's just get on with this. Contestants, this trial will seem very similar to the previous one, but it will instead be a test of your stamina and how long you can maintain maximum effort. Ursaring, tell them how it works. In a moment, you will hop on those treadmills over there and run for as long as you can to avoid falling off. As time goes on, the treadmills will get faster, making it harder for you to keep your footing. You have quite a bit of room to work with, but if you start to run out of steam, you will fall off the track and into the water. Same with the last one, you must survive 10 minutes to earn points, and be the last one standing to earn 3. So take it from me, don't lose your footing. This one shouldn't be too bad. Players, head up to your treadmills. We'll get started in just a moment. Why isn't Bisharp announcing anymore? Don't know. Don't care. Alright. This trial starts now! It's gonna start off nice and slow, but the treadmills are set to gradually get faster as time goes on. Right now, you should be at walking pace, about 2 to 3 miles per hour. Not for long. Everyone is looking solid and focused as the treadmills start to get a little bit faster now. You'll be putting in more effort and more speed with every step you take. It's all about preserving that strength and maintaining a steady rhythm. Oh! Flaaffy falls back a bit, but she fixes herself. Gotta stay focused, guys. Hitmonlee looking right at home on that treadmill. This could be another easy win for him. Who knows? The walking has slowly started to turn into jogging as the players start moving a bit faster. You'll be running soon enough. Running like I'm chasing you through the forest. Oh, wow. Everything was burning. My legs, my thighs, and my arms were still sore from the last event. I was the only person left who hadn't won a trial yet. And if I wanted to win this challenge, I needed to get some more points on the board. We are now 8.5 minutes in. All 3 players are still alive, but they are running like it's the Boston Marathon down there. You gotta move faster than that if you want to stay dry. Come on. Flaaffy's getting closer and closer to that water. If she falls, it'll be almost impossible for her to win this challenge. Come on, fall. Fall. No. Flaaffy's getting a second win, and she makes it back up with everyone else. Only a little bit to go before they reach the minimum. Man, this is kicking my ass. I can barely feel my legs. Just stay focused. Just stay focused. And that's it! For the first time this challenge, all of you will be earning at least 1 point for the round. Everyone is sprinting now, trying to stay alive. Hitmonlee with a solid lead, Flaaffy with a great recovery. Servine starting to slip. Oh, looks like you're running out of runway, little lady. Shit! Shit! This could be trouble. Oh, shit! Ah! What the hell? And out of nowhere, Hitmonlee trips and goes flying off the course. This knocks him out of the round, but he still earns 1 point. Ah, damn it! I got cocky. I thought I had this one in the bag, didn't think it'd be a big deal, but one wrong step, and that was it. That slip-up might have just cost me the challenge. And maybe it could have cost me the game. Hitmonlee's mistake opens the door for Servine and Flaaffy, and this could give one of them the points they need to win it all. Oh, I'm so close. Come on. Oh, not now. Not now! Wow, she's really hanging on. Oh no. Flaaffy's starting to slow down while Servine's giving it everything she's got. It's gonna be close. Oh! That's it. Yes! Yes! Flaaffy drops first, she will earn 2 points, but Servine wins this event and she will earn 3. Yes! Woo! Come on. Oh my god, this is just what I needed. Yes! Wow, she seems excited. Yeah. And I think I know why. This event has once again put Servine on top of the leaderboard. We're 4 events down, campers, but this next one might determine it all. Hang tight, we'll be ready in a bit. Hariyama. Oh, guys, did you find Bisharp? Well, it took us a while to find him, because Hitmonlee led me to the wrong door. I thought I heard him on the other side, but maybe it was just in my head. Eventually, we found the right door, but he still wouldn't come out, no matter what we said. All right. I got a few minutes. Let me go talk to him. He's in the second door on the right! No! He's on the left! Don't make things more complicated. I like to think I make things more exciting. It's called living, Durant. You call it living. I call it a headache. Yes! Oh, my legs are going to be in so much pain tomorrow, but this was totally worth it. All right, we get it. You won the trial. You don't have to keep rubbing it in. Hey, I'm entitled to celebrate my victory any way that I want to. It's your own fault you don't have more points. That's not true. If you had helped me back there with Honchkrow instead of tripping me up and getting caught, I might have a better shot at winning. You can stop acting dumb. I know exactly what you're trying to do. Hitmonlee told me everything. What? You fucking told her? What the hell is wrong with you? I wanted it to be a blindside. I can't believe you would do this. No. One thing at a time. Trust me, I got a lot to say to you too. Why did you tell her? Because I wanted to get the full story. And I had a sneaking suspicion that you weren't being completely honest. What are you talking about? Everything I said about Flaaffy was true. You never told me she was playing this game to get away from a dad. No, I told you that it doesn't matter the reason. Flaaffy has lied to each and every one of us and doesn't deserve this chance to win even more money when she could just as easily get it at home. Servine, zip it! I mean, come on! She told you the truth. You should be feeling this way too. Are you even upset about this whole thing? Of course I am. You're right, Flaaffy did lie to me and to everyone else, but so did you. Why should I trust somebody who won't even give me all the details? Oh my god, you're still gonna take her. You're still gonna fucking take her even after everything. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but whatever I decide will be based on what I want, not you and not her. Oh my god, you are useless. The whole reason I saved your ass last night was so you could support me against her. The money's important to both of us. It's a slap in the face. Wait, that's why you voted for Magmar last night? Well, no shit. He was loyal to you. He wouldn't have cared. I needed to keep someone in this game who would feel just as betrayed as I was. Or at least I thought. Hey, look, I didn't say I was thrilled about the whole thing. I feel like there could have been a better way for her to get that money than go through all of this. But at the same time, I don't know what it's like for her at home. Maybe this is what she had to do. And if that's the reason she wants the money, I can't go after her for that. And I don't think it's bullshit. I mean, I know Bisharp's a prick, but he wants a fair game. Again, it does not matter! It's about what it stands for. Enough! Servine, listen to me. I'm sorry if you felt betrayed by all of this, and I know how badly you want to win, but I am not going to apologize for choosing to play this game. This was the first chance I had to get everything I wanted. Friends, freedom, and actual life. They may not be the same reasons you're playing this game, but they're important to me. Even if we disagreed, I at least thought you would respect that. This was something really personal to me, and I wanted to share it on my own terms. Well, you should have thought of that before you decided to tell me your little secret. Did you really expect everyone to just be okay with this? That we might lose money to a multi-billionaire? I knew it would be tricky to explain, but I wanted to justify my game and the actions I've made. I wanted to be someone people could rely on, that people could trust, and show that I had their best interest at— Oh, shut the fuck up! Don't get me started with that trust bullshit. You say you wanted people to trust you, but how could you do that if you weren't honest to begin with? All you have done since the beginning of this game, Flaaffy, is play the victim. Every time something didn't go your way, you just pointed a finger at somebody else when most of the problems were yours to begin with. When Duat called you out, all you did was start crying, saying shit like, "Oh, I was confused, I didn't know what to do." Bullshit. You let him on and you played with his emotions. And I'm not saying he wasn't an asshole to you, but maybe he wouldn't have acted that way if you were honest from the start. Servine, that's enough. No, it's not! Don't even start to try to defend her! I'm not defending her. I'm saying this isn't the time for this. Well, you jumped the gun, so I had to improvise. Okay, I've made mistakes in this game. I'm not denying that. And maybe I didn't do the best job in defending myself. But it was never my intention to hurt anyone. You stopped caring about us the minute you signed up for this show. This whole game has just been a waste of time for you. Because when I win this challenge, you won't have the money nor the respect from the people you want validation from so badly. But if by some act of Giratina himself you do win, then at least you'll have a million answers as to why you don't have any friends. Fuck you, Servine. Wow. Look who finally decided to show up. It's the real Flaaffy, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Yeah, go ahead. Keep insulting me. Great example for your son. Oh. Wait. What? That was too far. I'm so sorry. I got angry. I shouldn't have made it personal. I take it back. I take it all back. No. No, you don't get to take that back. I'm serious. It was a mistake. You can attack me all you want, but you never, ever bring my son into this! Servine, please. Wait, pump the brakes. You have a kid? How dare you even attempt to use him against me? I will not have you insult my parenting skills or question how much I love my child! I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it. You're a great mom. Chessman is so lucky to have you. Don't you even say his name, you fucking bitch! Ow! Hey, back off! Back off! No! She crossed the line! This cunt needs to pay! Servine, no, I'm sorry! Both of you, calm down now! Bisharp, I know you're going through it right now, but I need you to come back to the booth. People are starting to notice something's off. What's the point? I already screwed up this whole game by tattling to Loxias. If I go back out there, I'm just going to keep causing problems. Alright, look. Like it or not, your dad took a chance on you and gave you this camp to change your life. The last thing he would ever want you to do is throw in the towel this close to the end. We're going to finish this season no matter what happens, and we're going to do it the right way. I appreciate what you're trying to do, man, but just everything's falling apart, and I don't know how to fix it. Nothing is falling apart, man. The game is going just fine. Hariyama! Hariyama! Everything's falling apart. We need your help now, quickly. Ignore that. I'll handle it. Calm down! Stop yelling! What the fuck is going on out there? There was an argument, everyone got involved, and we can't stop it no matter what we try to do. Stop the violence! Stop the violence! I do not have time for this. Stop the Oh. All of you! Knock it off now! Oh, crap. What the hell is going on? I walk away for 2 minutes, and you all start ripping each other's heads off. That is not the behavior I want to see this late in the competition. But where the hell were you then? If you've been watching us from the start, maybe it wouldn't have gotten physical. That is none of your business. I'm doing everything I can to make sure we stay on course. And you three are not helping at all. Consider this your first and only warning for disruptive behavior. And if I see one more altercation of any kind take place, I will personally drive all of you to the loser lounge and find some other people to run the final instead. So knock it off and save your anger for the challenge. Do I make myself clear? Yes. Yes, sir. Fine. All right. Head down to the cave to face your final trial. What happened? It's taken care of. Just stay here, sit down, and let's finish this challenge like we're supposed to. All right? All right. Thank you. Go fuck yourself, Flaaffy. Hitmonlee, just not right now. Oh my god. I screwed everything up. Servine may have gone back on her word, but I let my anger take over, and I took things way too far. We were really starting to become friends. And I just ruined it. I ruined everything. The last thing I ever wanted was for someone to use him against me. But I never thought Flaaffy would stoop that low. That bitch is dead to me. And at this point, eliminating her isn't enough. I'm going to destroy her. Whew. Holy shit. Everything about that fight was just so raw. Those girls were both angry at each other, and they both had a reason to be, but wow, did things really take a bad turn? Also, apparently, Servine is a mother, which that alone is a lot to process. But I can't even begin to wrap my head around that because all I'm thinking about right now is Flaaffy. I thought getting her side of the story would help clear things up, but it's just made everything so much more complicated. I don't know what to do. Whew. Well, look who's here. I hope you're ready for the big finish. I think we're ready. More ready than ever. Excellent. My brothers and I have prepared something wonderful for you. Zuzu, Zaza, Zizi, unite! Ah! Ah! Hi there! Oh! What the fuck? Yeah, Zizi evolved a few days ago, and he's still getting used to the mouth. Hey! It has egg and nothing. And at least I was able to shot earlier there. Hello again, campers. First of all, I'd like to apologize for my absence in the earlier round. But I'm back, and we're ready to move on. This final trial will be a test of your skill, smarts, and any mental capabilities you have. Take it away. Of course. For this challenge, you are going to be flying just as high as me and my brothers do every day. You will maneuver yourselves across a series of zip lines to try and get to a glass wall on the other side of the cave. Behind the glass, you will see a series of math symbols flashing on the wall. It is up to you to remember the symbols you see, because you will use them to solve a math problem back at the start. Of course, along with the flashing lights, my brothers will be doing everything they can to distract you. So try and remain focused if you want to solve the puzzle. Once you've completed the math problem, all you have to do is push the button. If you're correct, you will earn your points. But if you're not correct, you'll have to figure out what you got wrong. I let my out. Ugh, not again. Now, as it stands currently, Servine is in the lead with 8 points. Hitmonlee has 7 points, and Flaaffy has 6. So this is still anybody's game, and this trial could determine who's walking out of here with immunity. As always, you get 10 minutes to get the job done. Is everyone ready? Absolutely. I'm ready. Let's go. The final trial starts now! Whoa. Everyone's flying over to the board. There are 4 zip lines they have to cross on their way, so each trip is going to take a while. Time management is going to be very important here. Oh! Ah! Flaaffy falls. She has to go back to the last checkpoints. If you can't figure out the zip lines, you will have no chance of winning this. They're coming. Positions. Got it. I know what to do. I know. They're holy. Just be quiet. Hitmonlee's the first one to the wall. Ah! Seriously? Ugh. Alright. Multiply, subtract, divide. Servine's right behind Hitmonlee. She's taking it all in. And there's Flaaffy. We got ourselves a game. My goal was to finish this challenge as quickly as possible. The big issue, though, was the fact that the math symbols all looked really similar. And those stupid bats certainly weren't helping. But all I had to do was come in first one more time, and I'd win that immunity and send Flaaffy packing like she deserved. Since Hitmonlee still hadn't made up his mind, despite it being painstakingly obvious, I could only rely on myself. Servine's heading back to her station. Let's see how well she... Oh! Oh! Looks like she got a little ahead of herself. Let's hope that doesn't affect her memory. Ugh, great. MSDMP. Let's go. Hitmonlee's heading back to the start. Flaaffy's still looking at the board. Servine's back at the start. Okay. Times was first. Then subtract. Then I think it was divide. Hitmonlee's back, and he's getting his first symbols on the board. I think he's even trying to solve the math right away. A smart strategy, making sure he's on the right track. 18 minus 4, that's 14. Divided by 7, that's 2. Flaaffy is still at the board, fighting through the screeches. I gotta say, Bisharp, she is looking very focused right now. I've never seen her like this. Wonder what's going through her head. I felt so defeated after that fight with Servine. I didn't even want to think about what had happened or what I said. The last trial ended up being a great distraction, and I was so focused on winning that I barely even noticed the Zubats. I even thought up a method to remember the symbols better. I memorized them as if it were a number sequence. Plus would be 1, minus would be 2, and so on. This made it so much easier to remember, and helped me to get more in one trip than I think the others were getting. Servine's already heading back onto the course. Hitmonlee's finishing the math, while Flaaffy is still back at the wall. Ugh. I was kind of hoping we'd get a break. Why is she still there? I'm getting so tired.
Here, let me help.
Ugh, that is so annoying. But that's kind of the purpose. Keep it up. Okay, I think I have enough. Flaaffy's finally going back to the start as Servine is back at the wall, Hitmonlee close behind her. You think she might have tried to memorize the whole board? I think that's a stretch, but she'll get pretty close. Alright. Divide, plus, minus, divide, plus. Okay. Servine's already heading back again. She wasn't there for very long, Bisharp. This spells trouble. Divide, plus, minus, times... That's right. Right? God, those bats! Ugh. Done. Let's go back. Flaaffy has gotten 10 of her symbols in just one go. This puts pressure on Hitmonlee and Servine to get the job done. Okay. Looks good. Ah, great. There's decimals involved? No, there's not! If you see a decimal, you've got something wrong. Crap. Is it the math or the symbols? Hitmonlee's hit a roadblock as Servine heads back out for what could be her final trip. Okay. The last one was a plus, so...
There. She really doesn't seem to be hanging ahead of her.
Then stop talking to us, idiot. Get back to screaming.
I just hey, somebody I tell you now? Are you just gonna work and kill you flying under the head or something? Like, is I a thing right here?
You don't question the king's orders. You remember what happened to Zozo, don't you?
Okay.
This is why he doesn't have any friends. Because if he did, he'd probably be a Crobat by now. It's gotta be the signs. Shit! Alright. 3, 2, 4, 2, 3. 3, 2, 4, 2, 3. 3, 2, 4, 2, 3. Plus, divide, times, divide, minus. How's that working for ya? Got it. Tah, that'll show ya. Here we go. Servine and Flaaffy are heading back to stop working on their math problem, as Hitmonlee returns to the board to try and find his mistake. Time is ticking down, people. You all have 5 minutes to finish if you want points. What the hell's the problem? Both Flaaffy and Servine are starting to work on the math. If Servine manages to finish quickly, this challenge will be hers. 50 divided by 3. Ah, shit. I thought I had that one. Servine's found a mistake. She's heading back to the board. I think she's starting to lose some of her confidence. Oh, I missed one. There was a plus. Shit. Alright, I got the rest. Hitmonlee and Servine are going to pass each other on the zip lines as Flaaffy continues to breeze through the math. Divided by 4 is 2. Minus 1 is 1. Times 5. It's 5. Flaaffy thinks she has it. Is that it? Oh my gosh, yes! She's got it! When she needed it most, Flaaffy has finished the trial first. She will earn 3 points for the round. For the first time this challenge, Flaaffy has taken the lead. What? Oh, fuck that. I am not losing to her. Shut up, you stupid bats, and let me focus. Haha. See that, ZZ? We do serve a purpose. What was that? Servine's heading back as Hitmonlee starts on his math again. He has all the symbols filled in, but is he right? Alright, this makes a little more sense. Servine's back at her station. Does she have all the right info? I think I got it. Is it 5? Oh, yes! Thank Loxias. Shit! Hitmonlee is done. He will earn 2 points for the round, tying his score with Flaaffy. This confirms we will go to a tiebreaker. The only question is, will Servine be a part of it? She has just 2 minutes left to finish. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. And she is heading back to the board again! Oh my god, she is really starting to panic, Bisharp. Oh! Damn it! Every mistake costs her more and more time. Wow. Whew. I was trying to focus on my stuff, but from what I could see, Servine was a mess. She just started freaking out every time something went wrong, and I think it just snowballed from there. It was not a pretty sight. I can do this. I can do this. Stop fucking screaming! Oh, okay. Yeah, suddenly she seems scarier than the king. 1 minute left, and this challenge is over. I don't think she's gonna do it. I can't fall. Not now. She's back at her post. Is she finally right? No. Damn it! The math is still wrong! And she's trying to fix it on her own! Oh my god. Come on. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1! That's it! That's it! No! No, 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 no! Fuck! 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 She didn't make it. Oh my gosh. Servine was unable to finish, earning her no points for the round, which means she will not be competing in the tiebreaker. Unbelievable. She was leading this challenge, but completely fell apart in the last game. No! She is not taking this loss well. Motherfucker! Servine. So after 5 events, Servine finishes with 8 points. Hitmonlee and Flaaffy both finish with 9. We'll have the tiebreakers set up in just a few minutes. In the meantime, we'll need all of you to head forward and exit the cave. Bisharp and I will see you at the exit, where we will finally determine who is the winner of this challenge and who will hold all of the power. We'll see you there, campers. I'm sorry, sir. Don't even start. Congratulations. You're gonna win this whole fucking game. I hope you're satisfied. Whew. It's over. It's fucking over. She beat me. She knows the truth. And she'll be taking Hitmonlee. And if he wins, that fucking idiot's still going to take her. I already know it. Because he seems more upset at me for telling him the truth than about Flaaffy lying this entire time. It's bullshit. All I wanted was to make a new life for my son. But that fucking bitch is going to make it to the end instead. And she could very well kick Hitmonlee's ass and get even richer. It's not fair! It's not fair. I'd pray for a miracle, but I think I've gotten about 5 too many in this game. I'm so sorry, Chespin. I'm so sorry. Whew. Wow. That was something. Yeah. It's kind of refreshing to know I'm not the only one having a complete breakdown today. You feeling any better? Not really. I still feel like shit for causing all of this. And I shouldn't have let my own feelings about my dad get in the way of what Loxias is experiencing with Flaaffy. I didn't know you were still dealing with all that. When he died, you seemed to process it pretty well. It didn't really hit me until we started planning for the show. That's when all the emotions started to creep in, and I realized the magnitude of what had happened. I just thought it'd be best for production to distract me for the time being. Maybe it would make the pain go away. But that was just wishful thinking. I've thought about him every day since we've started. He's the reason I have this show to begin with. Not like I deserve it, though. That's not true. If you ask me, your dad was right to give this to you. And I know he wouldn't regret it. Dude, look at what happened today. Look at what's happening with Loxias. It's all my fault. My dad would never do something so stupid. Maybe he wouldn't have done this, but he absolutely would have made mistakes. Just because he had success didn't mean he forgot how to fail. Sure, maybe today was rough, but look at everything else you've done here. Look at where you were before any of this. You could have ignored this place altogether and gone on with your life. But you didn't. You took it and you turned it into something incredible. I'm sure your dad wanted you back in his life, and I completely understand how you're feeling. But more than anything, your dad wanted to make sure you were gonna be okay. By embracing his gift, that shows how sorry you are. And I'm sure your dad would be so proud at how far you've come. But he's never going to know. He'll never know how sorry I am. I think he does. Somehow, some way, I think he knows how you feel. Look, I can't fix this problem in a few minutes, and when all of this is over, you are definitely going to need some therapy. But don't ever let those feelings take over. Your dad loved you, and he knows how much you loved him too. I hope you're right. Thank you. Don't mention it. You deserve this place, man. Don't ever think otherwise. Maybe I do. If only I didn't go and tell Loxias. He really could cancel us for this. Don't worry about that, man. I was getting paranoid. Loxias might be mad at us, but realistically, I don't think he'd cancel this show this close to the finish line. You never know. And if that's the case, I will pay you for your time. I'm serious. I don't want your family to suffer for my mistake. I appreciate that, man, but I don't think that'll be necessary. Let's just focus on finishing this challenge and this show the way it was meant to be finished. It's what your dad would have wanted. You're right. Let's do it. All right. Oh, great. Hold on. Hello? Mr. Luxray. Oh my god, he's okay? Shh. Yes, sir. Listen, about the footage I sent you. I didn't intend for it to cause this Uh-huh. Really? What is it? Hold on. Okay. Yeah, I think we can do that, sir. Just 1 second. What'd he say? You're not gonna believe this. Alright, it's good to be back down with everyone. Now, today has certainly been a lot. Emotions may have taken over once or twice, but a lot of that, I would say, equates to your passion for the game and the determination you have to make it through this all-important challenge. Flaaffy, Hitmonlee, the two of you scored the most points in the challenge today. but only one of you can win the immunity and all the power that comes with it. Now, in preparation for this challenge, as you know, we had 5 residents of this campground take over the game for a while, so they could inflict some pain of their own on each of you. But what you didn't know is that we actually contacted a 6th resident for this challenge. Their idea wasn't as exciting as the other ones, so we decided to make it the tiebreaker. Please welcome to the stand, Mr. Sharpedo. Hello, everyone. Hey, hi. Oh my goodness. My boyfriend and I have seen what you've had to go through on the sidelines, and my goodness, you look like you were having so much fun. What kind of show were you watching? Now, Sharpedo, can you please explain what our finalists will have to do for this tiebreaker? Oh, yes, of course. The challenge I have planned for the 2 of you is very simple. All you have to do is stand on a perch in the middle of the lake for as long as you can. That's it? That's it. Like I said, not that exciting. Well, no, it may not be as physically draining as the other events were, but this one is all about concentration. You're not allowed to touch the platform with your hands, and if you stop thinking for a couple seconds or lose your balance, game over. This'll be over in like 2 minutes. Throughout this challenge, we've tested your skill, speed, strength, stealth, and stamina. Consider this one a test of your sanity. I don't know, it starts with an S. Whoever stays on their podium the longest will win immunity and get to decide their opponent for tomorrow's final. Get into position. Servine, you good? No. But go ahead. Alright. This challenge is on. 59 days in this game. And this could be the end for one of these 2 right here. Servine, what's going through your head right now? Because you don't seem all that optimistic. Today has not gone my way at all. I think that they would both just take each other to the finals with them, so in my mind, this challenge doesn't even matter. I wouldn't be so sure that, Servine. If they really agreed to take each other, I feel like someone would have stepped off by now. It's the prisoner's dilemma. Do you share the wealth? Or do you take it all for yourself? Let's see. What do you want to do? I don't know. Okay, look, Hitmonlee, I'm so sorry about all of this. I just did it so that I could try and get what I wanted, and to get away from my father. I really value our friendship, and I don't want it to be destroyed over something like this. I just want you to understand why I did this, and I don't want you to hate me. I don't hate you, Flaaffy. Everyone plays this game for different reasons. You wanted freedom from your dad, and you wanted to do your own thing. I get it. You don't have to apologize for playing this game. I understand why you did what you did, and I can't hate you for that. Ugh. Oh, Hitmonlee, that is such a relief. You have no idea how much... But you and I are not friends. What? Our entire relationship has been built around lies. You lied about your family, your hometown, everything. Even the parts where you were being honest. How can I be sure that was the truth? Hitmonlee, and it's not just me. You've done this with everybody. Espion, Magma, hell, you didn't even tell Duat any of this. And he was your boyfriend for like a month. How can any of us be friends with someone we barely even know? But I had to lie. I didn't want to, but if everyone knew the truth, I would have been eliminated immediately. Not if you had nothing to hide. If you were upfront about everything the first day, I don't think it would have been as big of a deal as you think it would. Servine is right about one thing. You can't build your game around trust and honesty if you can't trust the people you claim to be your friends. I just didn't want to get hurt. How do you think we feel? The girl I thought I was friends with doesn't even exist. I get your motivations, and I understand why you felt you needed to lie. But all that did was make everything more complicated for you. And I don't think it worked. Whoa. So, just to check in, it looks like both of you are staying put. Am I right? I'm not moving, Bisharp. Flaaffy? Nope. Then we got a challenge. Servine, don't count yourself out just yet. We could be here a while. Three hours. We've been here for 3 hours. Nothing but dead silence and burning tension. It just comes down to how much these two want safety and how far they're willing to go. Whew. Bisharp said it had been 3 hours. Honestly, it felt more like 10. I just didn't know what to say at that point. So all I could do was think. Not just about today, but about everything that had happened since day one. Everything I've done, everything I've said. And it got me to realize something. Something I should have realized a long time ago. It wasn't going to fix everything, but it was what I needed to get off my chest. Whew. Okay. I'm just gonna talk for a while. You don't have to respond. You don't even have to listen to me if you don't want to. I just want to clear my head and clear my conscience. Go ahead. I shouldn't have any reason to complain about my life. I should be grateful for everything that I have, and I am. But when you can literally have anything in the world, anytime you want, then it isn't special. Luxuries are only valuable if they're difficult to obtain. If I didn't have to wait for anything, then what do I have to look forward to? Nothing was making me happy back home. And what's worse is that despite everything I had, I learned that there are some things money can't buy. One of those things being friends. Every time I would try and make friends on my own, I would fail. Nobody cared about me unless it was about my money, and I would always get taken advantage of. It's the kind of pattern that kind of affected my own trust over time. I kept trying to build my own world, but it always crumbled around me. And as long as I was going to be staying under my dad's roof, that's what was going to keep happening. I needed a fresh start, which is why I wanted to get away from my dad in the first place, and why I wanted to do this show. Keeping my real life a secret wasn't just because I was trying to stay in the game, but because I wanted to make sure that people wanted to be my friend because of me, not because of my dad's money. It was the only way I could know if these friendships were genuine or not. But I think another part of it was that I just wanted everyone to like me. I didn't want to make anybody unhappy. But in doing so, I hurt certain people. Like Duat, who, despite how he treated me, didn't deserve to be blindsided like that. But I also hurt you. And Servine. And Arceus knows who else if they were still here and learned the truth now. I'm sorry I wasn't honest with you. And maybe you were right that we're not actually friends. But I want to be. With you, and with everyone else. If you never want to speak to me again, I get it. I just want you to understand why I had to do this. I do. I mean, I still have my issues with all of this, and I think you could have handled things a lot better. But I get that you had good intentions, and you were just trying to be cautious. Just getting bombarded with that information this late in the game, it messes with your head. I know. I should have told you guys a lot sooner. But I have to accept the decisions I made. Can you forgive me? Yeah. I can forgive you. I really want to be your friend too. That's a relief. I'm screwed. But as great as it is to have your forgiveness, I know that I might not get that from everyone else. I'm not happy with how I played this game. Despite all the good moments, Abandoned brought out a side of me that I don't like. At the beginning, it was all about the experience. But around the time I got to the merge, I started to realize just how close I was to getting the money and getting my freedom. I think I started to let my greed take over. I understand that's normal, to stop focusing on friendships and only focus on yourself. But the way I was doing it was all wrong. I wasn't loyal to those who were loyal to me, and when my frustrations finally took over, I let them out in the worst way possible. I wasn't acting like myself. I was acting like my father. Whoa. I was so focused on winning that money that I didn't see all the hurt I was causing along the way. That goes against who I am as a person, and what happened earlier is proof of that. Servine, I really felt a connection with you, and you had every right to be upset with me for lying. I'm so sorry. I know what I said was wrong, and I'm beyond mortified that I even said it at all. But I did, and I have to live with the consequences, even if it means our bond is forever broken. Regardless, I hope you'll appreciate what I'm about to do. What are you gonna do? I've made a lot of bad decisions out here. I think it's time I finally make a good one. What's she doing? I don't know. What's gonna happen is, I'm gonna jump, you're gonna win immunity, and you're taking Servine. What? Whoa! Holy sh... I want you to vote me out. I did not see that one coming. Hold on. Are you serious? I am. When you make it this far into a game like this, you have to ask yourself if what you're doing is worth it. And if you really deserve to get what you want. And the honest answer is, I don't. I know that's a shitty thing to say this close to the end, but it's the truth. You've both played better games than me, and I can't take this opportunity away from either of you. You both deserve to win the grand prize, and you're both getting that chance. No fucking way. Wait a minute, Flaaffy. Let's talk about this for a minute. No. I've made up my mind. I've thought long and hard about what the best move is for myself, and this is the only one that feels right in my heart. So, you're really just gonna quit the game just like that? Not unless you're willing to vote me out. Despite how I'm ending my game, I want it to end like everyone else. But if you're not gonna do that, I'll tell Bisharp right now that I'm done. Flaaffy, just wait a minute. No, I'm not changing my mind on this, Hitmonlee. Either you do it or I do. It's one or the other. She's really going to do it. Do we call this? I have no idea. Whew. Flaaffy, if you really want me to do this for you, I'll do it. But I need to understand why you're doing this. Are you doing this because it's what you want? Or because you think it's what we want? Because I don't want this. I don't want you to leave the game this way. The last thing I would ever want to do is guilt you into quitting this game. No, I'm gonna stop you right there. Nobody is guilting me into doing anything. I could keep playing this game if I wanted to, and a part of me still does. But as much as I want to win this money, I don't want it if it means destroying everything else I've worked so hard to gain. It's about staying true to who I am, and who I should have been since day one of Abandoned. But this is a huge decision. Do you really want to walk this close to the end? What about your dad? What about your freedom? I'll deal with that when I get home. If I can convince him to let me do this show, I think I can get some sort of wiggle room. Besides, my dad's been trying to solve all his problems with money for years. If I win, I'd be doing the exact same thing. I get it, but once you do this, there's no going back. I don't want you to wake up tomorrow and regret this. I would regret it even more if I chose to stay. Trust me, I've thought this through, I've weighed the pros and cons, and this is what I want to do. I don't want to play anymore. I'm not having fun, and winning $1 million isn't worth it to me if it means causing this much pain. I lost sight of my true motivations for coming here. This experience has been more valuable than if I were playing for $1 billion. And even if I were to win and everyone were to forgive me, it wouldn't be enough. I wouldn't be able to forgive myself. I need to stop letting this game bring out the worst in me and start prioritizing what's really important. You fought so hard to get here, Hitmonlee, and deserve the chance to fight for that $1 million. And like it or not, so does Servine. We all came out here for a journey. I've had mine, but yours aren't over just yet. Okay, I'm gonna interject for a moment just to check in. Servine, you've been quiet. What do you make of all this? I'm at a loss for words. That was the last thing I ever expected Flaaffy to say, and like Hitmonlee said, despite my anger, I don't want to force her into quitting. I mean, the other night, I literally told her she should quit if she had what she wanted. And here she is doing exactly that. But I was emotional then, and despite my feelings, I wouldn't feel comfortable moving forward like that. You're not. This was my decision 100%. Please don't feel guilty. If that's really the case, would you accept this decision if it were to occur? What kind of a question? Yes, of course I would. I still want to play, and I have no idea what Footlocker over there would do on his own. You know, calling me names really isn't helping your case as to why I should keep you. The point is, if this is really Flaaffy's decision, it's only fair that we accept it. Would this repair the relationship that she desperately wants with you? I don't know. I know she's sorry, but forgiveness takes time. I get it. Hitmonlee, what about you? Are you okay with this decision? I mean, I got mixed feelings about it. I don't like the idea of quitting this game. You know what you signed up for, and you should always see it through. But, like Flaaffy said, she had bigger priorities, and she achieved them. And I also don't think she should beat herself up too much for what's happened. Everyone makes mistakes, and it's the only way we can grow. I mean, she spent her entire life without a true voice, and when you start using it for the first time, there's gonna be some hiccups. Sure, some hiccups were bigger than others, but she knows where she went wrong, and she knows what she has to do to make things right. I can't say I'm not disappointed that she won't be moving forward, but I understand where she's coming from. I guess that just leaves the ultimate question. Will you honor her request? Yeah. I'll do it. Thank you. Congratulations. Flaaffy has jumped, and after 3 hours, Hitmonlee has won the final immunity of the season! Oh my god, yes! Yes! I'm still really mad at you. I know. I don't expect you to forgive me for what I did. But this just felt like the right thing to do. For you, and for Chespin. He's very lucky to have a mom like you. And he's gonna be so proud of you no matter what. Just do me one favor. Don't lose sight of your motivation. Like I did. I won't. Can I give you a hug? Sure. I'm not interrupting anything, am I? No, you're fine. You're fine. All right. Well, I don't think anyone could have anticipated this. But Hitmonlee, The immunity is yours, and you, sir, have just punched your ticket to tomorrow's finale. How does that make you feel? Bisharp, it feels absolutely surreal. I've worked my butt off to make it this far. I've been through so much, and to know I'm just one challenge away from getting that million, it's unbelievable. And it just makes me even more determined to give it my all and to win, which is exactly what I'm gonna do. Congratulations, Hitmonlee. Now, normally, I would say that you have a tough decision on your hands, deciding on who to eliminate and who to bring as your opponent. But, given what just happened a moment ago, I think we all know what to expect. So I say, we just cut out the suspense, skip the formalities, and get straight to business. Wait, you mean have the elimination right now? Right now. No berries, no voting, no bullshit. What do you say? I'm fine with it. Are you sure you want to do this? Absolutely. Okay. I'm ready. Alright. The elimination ceremony has begun. Servine, Flaaffy, the two of you can only vote for each other. No need to go through that. Hitmonlee, it's all up to you. Please cast your vote to eliminate now. Bisharp, I vote to eliminate my friend, Flaaffy. Thank you. Congratulations. Both of you. Thank you. Flaaffy, with Hitmonlee's vote, you are officially the final contestant eliminated from Abandoned. It had to be someone, and I'd rather it be me. That means, Servine, you are safe, and you have now cemented your spot in tomorrow's finale. Congratulations. Thank you, Bisharp. Today has been such a roller coaster of emotions, but none of that matters now. I'm in the finale, and it's all up to me to prevail and to get that money for my future. And even though things got a little ugly today, I do want to thank Flaaffy for giving me that chance. Of course. And I can't wait to see how it all plays out. Flaaffy. Right when I think I've seen it all. Yeah, I know. I'm aware that this probably won't be the most popular move. Making it so far and then basically quitting. But I don't care. I want to stay true to who I am and what I believe in. And it's that you can't put a price on friendship. Well, while I would agree that some people might see this as a controversial decision, I am not one of those people. I know how much being here meant to you, and it's exactly why I decided to put you in the cast in the first place. Despite everything, was this experience what you thought it would be? I mean, not exactly. I don't think anyone would have expected to do the shit we've had to do on a daily basis. But at the end of the day, I am so grateful for this experience. I mean, after spending so long forced to live my dad's life, it was nice to experience some life of my own. And even though I didn't get everything I might have wanted, I got everything I needed. And that's more than enough for me. Speaking of your father, what do you think his reaction will be to your journey on Abandoned? I'm sure he's still going to be upset in a way that I did this in the first place. But I really hope he won't be. Despite how our relationship is at the moment, he's still my dad. And I love him. That's never going to change. I just want him to understand me. And I hope he'll be proud of me. I am proud of you. Hi, sweetie. Dad? Oh my god. What are you doing here? It's a long story. I was going to wait to talk to you tomorrow when the show was over, but I needed to see you before you left. I couldn't wait until you came home. Okay, I'm really confused. What's going on? Flaaffy, Bisharp sent me some footage last night to look over, and it revealed some things that I wasn't aware of.
Wait, hold on. You sent my dad footage? I can't believe this. I thought I could trust you.
Flaaffy, just hear him out, okay? We're on your side. Dad, listen. All I was trying to say was that you're right.
What?
You were right. I haven't been a very good father to you. And it wasn't until I saw that footage that I realized it.
Wait, you're not mad?
At myself, sure. But not at you. You were being honest with your feelings. They may not always be what you want to hear, but sometimes it's what's necessary.
But I don't understand. I've told you how I felt several times before, and you always brushed it aside.
I know. And I'm so sorry that I wasn't there for you. That entire night made me realize a lot of things. Things I know a lot about. I was a lot like you when I was your age. You think I wanted to become PBN president when I was 5 years old? No, I wanted to be an astronaut. I wanted to see the world, meet new people, the whole 9 yards. But my father wouldn't let me do any of that. My entire life was mapped out for me from the minute I was born. He wanted me to go into the family business and wouldn't let anything come in the way of the journey he saw for me. He made it seem like I was in the wrong for wanting to seek something else. I was vocal for a while, but eventually I gave up. Now, that's not to say I'm unhappy with my career. I was never against PBN, I just wanted the freedom to try something else first. But I stayed the course, and eventually I became president. And when you were born, I kept thinking that everything your grandfather instilled in me was what I should be doing with you. Even when you were vocal, I kept telling myself that I was doing the right thing. I didn't want you to get hurt, but it turns out I was hurting you in a completely different way.
You were. A lot of days I didn't even want to come out of my room. That's why I needed to come out here.
I know. And you remember, I was not happy about it. But I relented, with the full expectation to fast-track you to the business as soon as you returned.
Wait, what? Dad, I told you I don't want to work for PBN!
And you won't. Because last night, when Bisharp sent me some footage to use for promos, I saw something in them that I had never seen before.
Your daughter chewing you out and saying she wants to leave home?
Okay, a couple things. But you were happy. Happier than I had ever seen you before. You did everything you set out to do, Flaaffy, and I couldn't have been prouder of you. It finally made me realize how wrong I was for disregarding your feelings. And when I saw that last clip, your confessional, it all just became too much. It really made me look in the mirror and see that I was the problem, and that I had to be the one to fix it. I'm so sorry for how I've treated you over the years. I was doing to you what had been done to me my entire life, and I see now how miserable that was making you. The fact that you put your foot down and did something like this, you're a lot braver than I was at your age. And the last thing I would ever want is for that bravery to go away. I'll give you the freedom that you want. Wherever you want to go to school, whatever you want to do, I'll support you. Within reason, of course. And I promise, I will never try to control you like I did, ever again.
Do you really mean that?
With all of my heart. I don't want to lose my baby girl forever. So what do you say? Do you forgive me?
No. Well, at least, not yet. I want to forgive you, Dad. But before I do,
I want to actually see you put in the work and hold true to your promise. Like Servine said, forgiveness takes time. And I can't just forget everything that's happened before. I understand. However long it takes. I'll support you in whatever you choose to do with your life. It's a start. I love you, Flaaffy. I love you too, Dad. Wow. You good? Yeah, I'm fine. As beautiful and touching as this reunion is, we still have business to attend to. Flaaffy, your time on Abandoned has finally come to an end. Please say your goodbyes and head over to the Bus of Shame. I'll see you at home then. Can't wait. Bye, Dad. Good luck to the both of you. Play hard, play fair, and play proudly. Bye, guys. Bye, Flaaffy. All right. There you have it. Servine, Hitmonlee, you did it. Oh my god. Holy the shit. Two of you have made it as far as you can possibly go in this game. You've survived everything we've thrown at you so far, and have more than earned your spots in the finale. This show is definitely not for the faint of heart, and you two have demonstrated the drive, the passion, and the skill it takes to make it to the very end. A big congratulations to you both. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. This is an incredible milestone for both of you. But I wouldn't start celebrating just yet. That's right, because tomorrow you will both be put to the ultimate test. One final challenge unlike anything you have ever seen before, and one that will test everything you've learned here at Camp Night Murray. And at the end of it all, one of you will be $1 million richer. Head back to the cabins, get some sleep, trust me, you're gonna need it, and I will see you both tomorrow for the grand finale. Good night, campers. Good night, Bisharp. Good night. Oh my god, this is really happening. Wow. Tomorrow's gonna be exciting, that's for sure. In that case, I wish the two of you good luck as well. And I can't wait to see the end result. Absolutely. Thank you, sir. Of course. But I should be the one thanking you. You did the right thing looking out for my daughter and sending me that footage. It's what I needed to hear. Especially before things could have gotten worse. That's such a relief. And here I was, scared out of my mind that I'd screwed everything up when I did that. Not at all. You've built something incredible here. I knew your father very well, and I know he would be very proud of you. And you should be proud of yourself. Thank you, sir. It's been a hell of a ride, and I can't wait to see how it's going to end. If you ask me, I think this is just the beginning. Good luck, guys. Hariyama, let's get to work. We've got a finale to plan. Hell yeah. Whew. Wow. I've had a lot of crazy days the past couple of months, but none quite like today. There were highs, lows, shocks, surprises, everything under the sun. But somehow, I made it through all the mayhem. I made it to the final. Whew. I must have gone through some even worse shit in a past life. Because that's the only explanation I can come up with as to why I keep getting saved. But if I was destined to make it to the end, I might as well be destined to win that $1 million. Everything that's happened up to this point, all the challenges, all the votes, none of that matters now. The only person left who can impact my game is myself. If I fail, I can't pass the blame onto Hitmonlee. I'm the one that has to come out on top. And if I can't do it, then all my hard work will have been for nothing. My motivation for making it this far has always been my family, and to try and make sure they get the life that they deserve and never have to struggle again. When I win tomorrow, I'm going to be carrying all of them across the finish line with me. I promised my son that I would always protect him, and vowed to make sure he wouldn't experience the same hardships I've had to endure. Tomorrow will be the guarantee that I've been waiting for. Failure is not an option. Servine may not be the strongest player, but she's sneaky, determined, and always being underestimated. I can't let my guard down for even a second against her. Hitmonlee is a beast, but he's got his share of weaknesses too. And if I can exploit and take advantage of them, then it might just be enough to take him down. And I know how much winning this game will mean to Servine, especially now that I know she's playing for somebody else. But at the end of the day, I have to look out for myself, and I can't let my emotions get the better of me now. Hitmonlee doesn't matter to me. He may need this money for his family, and I feel for him, but only one of us can win it. And sorry, pal, but I need this way more than you do. Tomorrow will hopefully end the way I want it to, riding off into the sunset with $1 million in my pocket. Otherwise, it's back to a life of struggle, hardships, and countless what-ifs. It all comes down to this: the ultimate test. A test that I intend to pass with flying colors. And when it's all over, when the dust settles, it's gonna be me that comes out on top, while everyone else just watches in awe. Because I am going to win Abandoned. Woo! There you have it, folks! The field has been set. After 2 months of non-stop plotting, scheming, and battling, Servine and Hitmonlee managed to outlast everybody else and are just one challenge away from winning $1 million. Will Hitmonlee's heart and physical prowess be enough to take home the gold? Or will Servine's passion and love for her son Chespin motivate her to come out on top instead? It's the moment everyone has been waiting for, and one you definitely are not going to want to miss. We'll see you next time for the exciting season finale of Abandoned! Well, my once-in-a-lifetime experience has finally come to an end. But I certainly didn't expect it to end the way it did. I thought winning the money would solve all of my problems and get me the freedom that I wanted. But I realized just how much I would be risking if I were to prevail. I want to set a good example with my life and show that you don't need a crazy amount of money to be rich at heart. It's the things you do with your life and the people you experience them with that are truly valuable. I've had more fun in these last 2 months than I have the rest of my 18 years on this planet. I didn't have to worry about my dad breathing down my neck or telling me what to do. I learned that I'm so much stronger than I thought I was. And the fact that I made it all the way to the final 3 is proof of that. But I also made my share of mistakes. And I know that I'm going to have a long conversation with everyone when I get to the lounge. I hope they'll be understanding as to why I did some of the things I did, but whatever happens, I need to face the music, own up to my mistakes, and deal with the after effects. But aside from my mistakes, Abandoned has still been an incredible journey. I'm grateful to have met so many amazing people, and I can't wait for them to get to know me outside of this game. I'm so grateful for meeting Manectric and falling in love. Even though our relationship didn't start in the best of circumstances, I'm glad I was able to make my feelings known, and I can't wait to see him again. And most of all, I'm glad that I was able to reconcile with my father, and for him to see just how much this game meant to me. Only time will tell if he holds true to his promise, but I feel hopeful. And I'm actually really excited to go home now. Through its ups and downs, Abandoned has changed my life for the better. And I am so excited to see who's going to win the money. I love both Hitmonlee and Servine so much, so I can't really choose a favorite. I just know that money is going to someone who really deserves it, and who will not only change their life for the better, but their families as well. But that's it for me. Thank you, Abandoned. Thank you, Bisharp. And thank you, Dad, for finally seeing the real me. It's a big day tomorrow. I'll see you there. The only defense he needs is iron defense. A new episode of Samuel Squirtle, Attorney at Law, starts right now!